Hey guys, what's up? This is Monroe. I'm bringing you a Minecraft video with a commentary. And no, I'm not talking at the same time as I'm playing. But today, I think I want to talk about drugs because it's been on my mind a lot recently. I've had a friend who just got busted for drugs and got kicked out of his dorm. So I thought maybe I should go ahead and put up a video. I should talk about it and I should, educate the community. And who doesn't want to hear about this shit, right? Everyone wants to hear about popping some fucking weed or some pills, right? Well, at least some of you. I don't know if how many of you take Percocets. I know for sure I don't. I'm not into any of that shit. But let's just go ahead and talk. So, in my mind, a lot of kids, they get into drugs. And I don't know, this may be you. I'm sure plenty of you who are watching this video right now, I'm sure you've tried drugs before or have had the choice of it or have at least heard about it. If you don't know what weed is, then you're solid. Don't ever do it. Because I'm not going to say to do weed, obviously. That's not a smart idea at all. Because let's just say I know some people who smoke. And that's what I'm going to start off with. I know some people who do this shit. It will really fuck you up if you're not careful. Right? And even if you are careful, eventually, if you play with fire, eventually you will get burnt. Someday that fire is going to come up there and it's going to kiss your fucking ass. And you're going to be yelling and screaming. And the reason why is because it's illegal. And a lot of people just seem to forget about that. Right now, in most places, it's illegal, unless you live in certain states like Colorado, I think. And for those of you who live in Colorado, man, I can just imagine you're probably watching this video while you're high as fuck. But that's not the point. Also, there's been false rumors going around Facebook saying that there's already been like 20 or 30 deaths in Colorado. That's some bullshit. That did not happen. There's not been any deaths related to marijuana in Colorado, so don't believe that shit. It's just some Facebook thing that people's been posting against the anti-war on drugs, which is some bullshit in and of itself. If people are going to smoke weed, they're going to smoke it. And that's regardless of whether people make it illegal. I can come over, like you could tell me about how that you're interested in it. And I can sit here and I can fucking tell you, dude, don't do it. It'll ruin your fucking life. Are you going to change that shit? No, you're not. I mean, come on, y'all. Who would actually do that? Because just because of the fact that I say something, you want to try it out for yourself. And just because of the fact I say don't, that's not going to really make your opinion any more to the either side. It's just going to be like, he didn't tell me what I wanted. I'm going on to the next person. So I figured I might as well go ahead and talk about it now. So if you're watching this, you must be thinking about some type of drug, most likely weed. If not, then I'm not going to delve into psychedelics and all those other types of drugs unless y'all really want me to. But if you do weed, yeah, it gets you high, it gets you sleepy, it gets you hungry, it gets you, the three effects basically of weed are being happy, sleepy, and hungry. And that's questionable in the happy part. Depends and if you get sick from it, because if you smoke too much, you might end up throwing up depending on the type of person you are, right? That's just a given. And then there's always the fact that, it can end up really hurting you because of the fact that someone finds out that you're smoking that they're not supposed to, right? Maybe your parents find out, and then you're like, oh shit, I just lost my privileges for life. Or maybe if you're like my friend, you were going to school, and you just happen to get caught by the police. Someone called the police on you, and bam, you're kicked out of fucking school. It's not fun to do this shit. It really isn't. And if you're thinking about doing it, yeah, I would like it if I could actually change your mind. Although I know I won't. Someone random just texted me. Okay, but yeah, the thing is, I know I'm not going to change your mind. However, I am going to let you know that things will happen and they're not going to always be good. Right? You may have a fun time doing it your first, second, third, maybe your 20th time, but eventually maybe it's your 101st time. You will get caught and you will face the prosecutions. So just be wary about that, and just try to stay away from it. And for those of you who already do smoke and you don't have any intention of stopping, just know this: eventually you will get burned. That's what I found out with a lot of my friends, is that eventually you get burned. My friend, he was a good person. You know, he was one of my good friends, and I used to love hanging out with him every single day. I would end up hanging out with him usually, and these spiders really fucked me up. I'm just going to tell y'all that right now. They fucked me up. But the point of the matter is that he was a good person. You know, he didn't even smoke that much, right? Sometimes I'd even walk with him whenever he smoked, and I cannot believe that he got kicked out of school for it. And not only did he get kicked out of school, really, he didn't get kicked out of school. He got kicked out of the dorms. And not only that, but now he has a court case. He has to go to court over this shit. And guess how much money in fines he's looking towards, man? He's looking towards, I think it's $1,400 in fines. That's a lot of fucking money. Definitely for a 20 bag of weed. Okay? So I'm just going to urge all of y'all again, be careful about doing these drugs and try to say no, because in the long run, if you never mess with them, you never get burned. That's just how it goes. And unfortunately for life, I mean, like, if you get caught doing something illegal, no one cares if you're a good person. You will get prosecuted. You'll go down as a felon if you have to go to the fucking courthouse. Dude, it's just not worth that shit. So, and I don't want to see anyone else have to go through that. Definitely not after my friends. Definitely not after my YouTube subscribers. And I just felt an unnecessary need to just go ahead and talk to everyone about this, because this is something that a lot of people do in America. And, I mean, I've been exposed to it. I'll be honest. I know plenty of people who smoke. And, I mean, I just know how it is. I mean, like, you think that you're cool because, like, you know, you get some of that weed, you're just in a different place, you know? It's like, it's just something that you can't really obtain in a sober mindset. I mean, and probably for most people, it's easier to get weed than it is to get beer or alcohol whenever you're underaged. You know, I bet you that if the alcohol age limit was lowered to like 16, I bet you there wouldn't be even nearly as much weed smokers, because they'd be too busy drinking. And that's just how it is. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the discussion on that. Don't do weed. But I mean, if you are going to do it, at least do it smart. And because I don't want to hear any more bad stories of people who end up getting in that much trouble. I really feel bad for my friend, because, like, he was my best friend, one of my best friends, and he's not here anymore. At least not at the point where I could just go hang out with him, which really sucks. Now, for another note, I do want to go ahead and state that if you watched any of my last videos, you're kind of wondering, why the hell am I playing Minecraft? But the reason why is because I forgot to bring the cords to record off of my system. I was going to bring you a Black Ops Ghost gameplay for single player, but guess what happened? They're still sitting in my drawer at home. I'm going to have my mom bring them up tomorrow, so hopefully tomorrow is the day I'll be able to record video games again. As far as being able to play online, my PlayStation 4, I don't have an account to play online on. Well, I mean, I do, but I haven't paid it yet. So if there's anyone out there who has a PS4 who wants to kind of, like, you know, chill and play some games, let me know. I don't have a mic. Wait, yes, I do have a mic. I'm sorry. But just let me know, and I'll go ahead and add you, and I'll probably buy it tomorrow, because I really do want to play, and I really do want to get some videos up. Anyways, it's coming up to about 10 minutes. I got like 25 minutes of gameplay. Make sure to like and comment on this video. If y'all want me to do another commentary tonight on a certain subject, go ahead and let me know. Tonight's my free night. You know, I got homework I got to do tomorrow, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. But I'll try my best to get whatever I need to get done. Alright, guys, take it easy. Make sure to let me know how you thought about this commentary on drugs. I mean, I don't look down on people who do drugs. I just don't want no one else to feel the pain that my friend did. I mean, it was just painful to me. I felt so sorry for him, and I don't want to see anyone else like that. And I definitely don't want to see y'all like that. So, anyways, peace out, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary. And if y'all like up the video and tell me that y'all want to see another one, I got enough for another video and a half. So, just let me know. All right, guys. See you later.